5 plus 5 equals 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10. 8 plus 2 equals 10. 9 plus 1 equals 10. 7 plus 3 equals 10. 100 divided by 10 equals 10, right? You get the idea. There's definitely more than one way to get an outcome, such as outcome of 10, right? It doesn't necessarily have to only be 5 plus 5 equals 10. But the truth is, there's a lot of people in life that I call 5 plus 5 equals 10 only people, right? In terms of what they think it needs to look like or how it needs to happen. 5 plus 5 looks pretty. It looks nice. So the truth is, there's definitely more than one way to achieve an outcome in life. It's not always going to be necessarily what you expected or thought of it in terms of how something happens in a process or how it occurs in your life. This can happen with people who have a bit of all or nothing thinking. It's either black or white. There are no shades of gray. Such as people who may feel inadequate, they feel like a failure because they compare themselves to other people and where these other people might be in their lives with particular measures. So this is a situation, the all or nothing. So if it's not 5 plus 5 to get me to 10, I feel inadequate, I feel like a failure, perhaps I feel stuck in life. So the truth is, learning to be flexible, being able to view yourself within a context that is flexible with shades of gray in terms of how things can happen for you in your life. It's not always going to be necessarily what you think. So when you live in a world of shades of gray that can include multiple or different ways to get an outcome, it's definitely going to be better for you in terms of your mental health and your internalized experience, peace, happiness, right? Such as, for example, a person who might be considering going back to school to get some training, right? Maybe considering a different career. Well, I'm in my 30s or 40s, maybe a little bit older than that. And that's not 5 plus 5. So I do not feel good about that. I feel inadequate. I feel like I'm failing. I feel stuck. So maybe if you're someone out there listening to this video who's been a 5 plus 5 person, you might be an 8 plus 2 person. Maybe you're 9 plus 1 or 6 plus 4. But at the end of the day, if you get the 10, the same outcome anyways, does it really need to matter? Does it need to matter? Well, the truth is, it does not. It can totally be okay if you decide that it can be okay. So this idea of black or white thinking, it's all or nothing, it has to only be one way because of this rigid way of how you interpret yourself within context of situations and processes. Yeah, people can feel stuck. They can feel pessimistic. They can feel discouraged. So the opposite of that is to have a bigger picture perspective, right? What would somebody else say? As what you're thinking, is it fact or fiction, right? Is there any evidence that only 5 plus 5 equals 10 is the only way to get what you want in life, right? Such as people who might have a situation with an exercise program, issue with their job, relationships, maybe any other standard you're trying to set in your life or goal. So how you achieve something doesn't need to look like everyone else. And it might not need to look like what you thought it had to look like. So always consider a bigger picture perspective, shades of gray. There's more than one way to achieve something in life. And here lies in the ability to have more happiness and peace in your life, right? To be more flexible with your expectations and how things can happen for you in life. So I hope this helps. So if you're a 5 plus 5 person, remember, more than one way to get the same outcome. Have a good day.